insurance with Progressive, you're protected from things like fire damage caused by violently unplugging the TV or an accidental overhand left to the drywall. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
News now on 102.7 The Game.
Reporting for Cromwell Media News, I'm Rob Nichols. Hopkins County Schools responded to growing concerns after Browning Springs Middle School teacher Matthew McIntosh was arrested last week in Greenville for a fourth-degree assault charge. Following his booking and a release from the Muhlenberg County Jail, some parents noted McIntosh's return to class. However, the district has since clarified that, in accordance with the Board of Education policy, McIntosh is now suspended while the investigation is underway. A 39-year-old woman, Amy Kirby, is facing additional charges after a traffic stop in Henderson early Sunday. Authorities said Kirby was pulled over on Highway 41 for a license plate violation and arrested for operating on a suspended license. While at the Henderson County Jail, deputies noticed a pill and crushed powder where Kirby had been sitting. A search reportedly discovered more pills on her person. Tests indicated the substances were fentanyl. Kirby is now charged with operating on a suspended license, tampering with physical evidence, and trafficking in a controlled substance. Senator Rand Paul is introducing a plan that would reverse the hemp ban in Kentucky. The Republican lawmaker is sponsoring the Hemp Safety Enforcement Act. Under that legislation, states that already have hemp regulations in place can choose not to follow federal THC guidelines for the products and instead use their own standards. Find news, sports, weather, and more at owensbororadio.com. I'm Rob Nichols.
Save big money on your next painting project at Menards. Do you have a painting job that requires crisp, clean lines? Look no further than their premium grade painter's tape includes paint block technology that seals edges for sharp paint lines. Get your paint project started today and pick up a roll of multi-surface frog tape on sale now through May 3rd. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals.
Save big money at Menards.
When the uniform comes off, the service doesn't end. I'm Brian Basham. Join me every Saturday morning on K-News 101.3 for The Other Side of Service. Real conversations about life after the uniform. Hear from veterans and veteran service organizations like AMVETS, the VFW, the American Legion, the Owensboro-Davis County Veterans Organization, and Veterans Empowered Together. The Other Side of Service, Saturdays 7 to 10 a.m. on K-News 101.3.
And now, Western Kentucky weather on 102.7 The Game.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Lyons with your 14 first alert forecast. For the overnight hours, partly cloudy with a low of 43. On Thursday, sunny and mild, a high of 67. Then a few scattered showers possible Thursday night with a low of 47 degrees. On Friday, mostly cloudy with a high of 64. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Lyons with your 14 first alert forecast.
From the Floor Concept Studios, ESPN Radio, all sports, all the time. Kentuckiana sports leader, 102.7 WLME, Lewisport, 102.7 The Game.
We're on the air.
102.7.
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
Answers, Clarence. Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to
Lion Man's High.
It's Live at 5, and it's brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtree, FWHlegal.com. And now, your host for Live at 5, Stephen A. Turner.
What's up and welcome to Live at 5, brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtree. That's one call for injury law, FWHlegal.com. Stephen A. Turner here in the Floor Concept Studios, unexpectedly, joined by Coach Vic Evans.
Yeah, you know, I love the Floor Concept Studios, but I'm a little bummed we're on the Floor Concept, in the regular Floor Concept Studios today, because I was looking forward to that game tonight.
I know it, yeah. Twice Some Other Nature is one out, as we're not at Davis County for the big softball showdown tonight. Hats off, though, to Coach Biggs.
They did everything.
And the whole crew out there at Davis County. I mean, I know they were working on the field all day long, and, man, it just looked like a mess. I mean, the original pictures that he posted, I was like, there's no way they're getting this in. And then I saw your post go out because we hadn't heard word
Well,
yet.
I hadn't heard, so we had to put it out there.
Expected that it was going to be tonight, and so I saw the graphic go out. I thought, oh, they got that field cleaned up, but that was a massive undertaking. I know they put the work in. I know they really wanted to get it in, but
I mean, everybody in the state wanted it in.
Yeah,
it was 1 versus 2.
In a way, it kind of makes it more juicy for later. If you don't, I did notice the graphic that Davis County put out just said postponed.
Right.
So
well,
they're going to try to get it in at some point.
And I saw the graphic on the softball and baseball draw, and depending, I'm assuming on the graphic that the teams at the top would be like the top part of the upper bracket, and the teams at the bottom would be the bottom part of the upper bracket. And if that's the case, I mean, you could see a Southmore and Davis County matchup in the second round of the state tournament.
Man, I was slammed this afternoon. The KHSA drew for state draws today.
Yeah, so softball, on softball, they drew the 5th region in the first round of the state. And so that's what I was talking about here is if you look at the graphic, it depends, like click on it, it'll give you the games.
Oh, it gives you the matchup.
So it depends on, I'm assuming they went the top bracket.
Why don't you just show the bracket? Like,
I wasn't ready yet.
No, not you. I'm talking about KHSA.
Yeah,
come on.
And then so softball drew the 5th region. Baseball, the 3rd region champ, will play the 13th region, which if you look at the standings right now, the favorite of that would be Whitley County. They're like 24-2. And then it looks like that you would be in the same bracket, but if you got to the semifinals, that's where you would see Trinity.
On the baseball side.
If you look at that, if the 2 top teams, like the 2 top games are on the top part of the upper bracket, very unofficial.
I'm gonna see.
I looked to see if they put up. They hadn't as of 20 minutes ago. It wasn't up yet.
The bracket, they haven't got it up yet.
No, so you really don't know. I'm assuming that's how they're doing it, but you don't know.
We'll dive into that more tomorrow. How about that? Because I'm looking at it.
It should be up tomorrow.
We're talking about live radio, pal. But so the softball drew the 5th, which is like Central
Harden in that area.
Like that matchup.
That's a good matchup. And I think Whitley County. I mean,
Whitley County baseball. Whitley County, that's pretty tough.
And it's a tough one. But I mean, like I said, they're 24-2. But there were some interesting draws. The 6th plays the 7th. Which is not as bad in baseball as it is in basketball.
Right.
Because the 7th is not quite as good. And then how about 1 and 4, like a McCracken Bowling Green matchup, which would be 2 top
baseball side.
Yeah,
too?
One plays 4 in that side over there. On that one, that's a good matchup. But all of that, as you can see, as we're just going through here, more and more Browns trucking equipment. The live stream out there on X, Facebook, YouTube, and go out if you're looking for new tires. You can go out there, tell them you heard it right here on Live at 5, and they'll give you 5% off. Save a little money.
I walked into the incredible sales team. It's. The competition here is at a fever pitch. We talk about Davis County, South Warren. What an incredible matchup! But I've been hearing here at the station as I walked into just passion. I guess.
Yeah, they've been having this competition, boys versus girls
versus the females. And it sounds like to me the ladies have got the leg up right now on the competition.
Not only that, there's one more male, so they're really Aaron has been absolutely killing it.
I finally got an opportunity to stick my head in there and find out what tickets we had.
There you go.
There's got to be some perks. If you work at the radio station, there's some perks involved. Maybe there's some tickets laying around. There's a couple events coming up that I have.
Are you going tomorrow? Speaking of tickets, are you going tomorrow?
Next week.
Oh, yeah, it's next week. Yeah.
Not tomorrow. I'm going to Catholic.
Yeah, you're a Catholic. No, next week. Next Wednesday, are you going?
You put me down.
Okay.
Put me down.
You're going.
It's a weeknight, so that's weird, but I mean, not weird. The Thunderbolts you have to do what you're doing.
We may do Live at 5 from there.
Yeah, I mean, I have to see. There's a lot of moving parts in my afternoons.
There you go.
So we'll see. But put me down.
Okay.
And I'll intend on doing that.
Okay.
I'm just take Amber with me, and we'll make do.
There you go.
We'll see what happens, but. Yeah, I mean, it's always a good time here, and the great team here. It was fun.
Well,
fun
tomorrow,
to catch up. Everybody's always in their office grinding away. It was kind of a fun environment when I came.
Tomorrow starts bike night over on 97X.
Okay, is that Blake? Is Blake over there again?
Blake and Blake and Brian.
Okay.
They will be doing it this year. It's at 2 different spots. So I think and I don't have this exact, so don't hold me to this, but Wednesdays. When every other week, it changes from Wednesday to Thursday, and Wednesdays will be back at Applebee's, and then Thursdays will be down at Big Whiskey. So you go Applebee's one week, Big Whiskey one week, Applebee's the next week, Big Whiskey the next week.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 spots for bike night.
Big Whiskeys yet? That's free pub, but they're on board, so I guess it's not super.
There you go.
Free, right?
There you go.
Have to get down there and check it out.
Yeah.
We're creatures of habit. Me and Amber, we got 2 places. and we just alternate back and forth. And every now and then we'll throw a Roadhouse in there.
Okay.
Roadhouse is, now that I've mastered the online thing at Roadhouse, I feel a little more comfortable with it.
Sign in early.
There's never a time where you can just say, Like it's like today at the end of the show, if I'm like, hey, Amber, meet me at Roadhouse, we'll go have dinner.
You'll eat at 9.
Absolutely not going to happen.
No, I mean, you'll eat at 9.
Ever. It's never going to happen.
Yeah,
so it's like, so it does affect that a little bit.
Do you like the new Roadhouse?
What's the difference?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of like the building. I kind of like it.
I mean, it's nice. It looks the same. We and Amber went in there. I couldn't even tell the difference. I couldn't even tell I was in a different building. The service was excellent, as always. The food's always excellent. That's why the food speaks for itself.
You need to expand your horizon a little bit. I mean, you don't like Firebowl's not on your horizon?
Oh, I mean, we'll do different things for like lunches and stuff, but if we're going out to dinner, man, it's Colby's. I mean, that's just it.
Yeah,
period.
It's a classic.
LIT and a prime rib sandwich.
There you
man.
go.
You can't really go wrong with that.
Pretty classic.
And then if they're ever packed and the bar's too full, then because we sit at the bar, not because we're alcoholics. Or anything,
you're close.
Because no, not even close. But because you can go in there and just eat right away.
Right.
We don't like to wait, so we go to there's Colby's.
Hold on, you tell me the diva doesn't like to wait?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Okay.
And Jen takes care of us there at the bar, so she does a great job there. And then, if they're too packed in there, or most days we'll just go over to Mi Ranchito for lunch or dinner, wherever.
Like if it's for me, if I'm going to eat like my classic place, I'll go to Firebow and just get the firecracker shrimp. Like just it's just firecracker shrimp and a bed of.
There's
so
a
good.
new Fireball is really good.
It is
really good. There's a new place out there where TGI Fridays used to be. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. Last week,
enough of the free.
Hold on, I will say this. Last week, twice last week. You know what we had for dinner?
You can tell I haven't ate much today. What's that?
Ice cream.
Oh,
I hadn't eaten all day, and I went to Licks one time, and I went to Cold Stone, and we got ice cream for dinner.
Man.
Like, I'm 53 years old. I can get whatever I want for dinner. We were eating ice cream for dinner.
Abby brought us ice cream for dessert last night from Toad Hop. I don't know if you ever heard of that on 54. Toad Hop. Incredible.
I'll have to check it out.
Incredible homemade ice cream. There you go. There's your food segment for the week. It's that's on me, I guess you could say. But download the Owensboro Radio app, listen anywhere in the world. The stream is up, courtesy of more and more Browns Valley Trucking out there on the social media streams and on YouTube. You can listen to the audio courtesy of Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can text us on the Green River Area Federal Credit Union text line 270-903-0389.
Some big news yesterday, man.
Yeah, what's that?
Couple sides. Stokes is one.
Well, I miss, for people that tuned in.
That was great.
Well, hold on. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Earlier, I saw where Next Gen Prospects or whatever put out that Brett County was going to be announcing the coach.
Yeah, that's the other big news.
Completely thought today was Thursday, number one. So I said, we're going to open the show with the coach.
Mm-hmm. No, tomorrow.
Well, that's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Not today.
I mean, we don't want to open the show with the coach before Brett makes the official announcement.
That's what media should be doing. But we're fans here, and we support the administrations, and we want to let them make the announcement, and then we'll promote the coach. But yeah, so that'll be fun for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So let's go back to yesterday.
Can I say something real quick before we get there? I just want to say there has never been a color analyst ever who was not on site or like they do at ESPN sometimes watching the game in studio.
Even seeing it.
You did an unbelievable job supplying color for the first inning of the game or half an inning.
Yeah.
And you weren't there. It was amazing. It was great radio.
That's how good the Lady Panthers are. I mean, they make it exciting enough to where you don't even have to be there to get into the action. I could hear the crowd in the background and had a great start against Henderson. And then, of course, Chris even pointed this out when I talked to him earlier. He was like, man, you're the worst at predicting everything, but you may be worse at predicting the weather than you are predicting sports. Because I remember yesterday on Live at 5, I'm looking at Weather Channel. We should be good. Literally an hour later, lightning delay.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. And then I'm hoping they'll restart that one because I don't want to see Molly Hancock lose that 3-run bomb.
Is it 7-0 right now?
It was 7-0 going to the bottom of the second.
Oh, second. Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, and you would pick it up there, but you look at the schedules and these, especially Davis County late in the year, they have that big tournament. They have the cancer Team Lauren tournament, and you're getting close to the number of games you can play. So I would be surprised if they picked that one up, or I'd also be kind of surprised if they were able to reschedule the South Warren game. Just me on the outside looking in.
I hope they're able to get them both in. High profile games for the Lady Panthers. But as the reason why I stayed on the line through the first inning, circling all the way back, was the Stokes decision. I don't know why. I mean, it was pretty obvious the whole time that it was going to be Kansas, but half of Big Blue Nation, including myself, I think we both predicted he was going to go to Kentucky. And when it happened, I was like, well, I'm not really surprised by that. Why was I even excited about this?
I've been Kansas for a long. I felt like if he was going to go to UK, he'd have done it months ago.
Yeah, but we both predicted.
I know. I thought I was just trying to be. I was being a hopeful fan.
Oh, well, I mean, that seems to be the popular thing to be right now because there's so much negativity, and I'm hearing that really. We'll talk about that maybe more in the true or false, but you know, number one, and this is not sour grapes either, because you know I'm not like, you know, a 10 on the Big Blue Nation scale. I'm more in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, you're
more
about
like
6.2,
4 or 5, somewhere in that ballpark. But I'm gonna tell you, I feel like Kentucky dodged a bullet with Stokes. Man.
There's some red flags there. I mean, there are some red flags.
Just the whole deal, like the whole.
Can I ask you this?
Putting the sunglasses on and getting the video game, and I don't know. I just get weird vibes.
Can I ask you this? All right. What you think about Stokes now that the reports have come out that he literally signed his NIL deal with Kansas the week before he came to his last visit to UK? Does that also give you red flags? Like he was just.
Why would you do that?
That he was just, you know, now maybe
people are saying he used Kentucky, but if you already signed it, you didn't use them for anything. You just wasted. Maybe you wanted a free trip to Lexington.
I mean, there you go. Or and then
a free dinner. I don't know, a trip. Did they go to Keeneland? Was that the one that went to Keeneland?
I think he had made.
Maybe,
he's only here for a day.
It might be worth it.
But then also, like, you know, he puts out where he's getting a tattoo, and there's the Anthony Davis game on the background. Like everything he was doing.
Well, not only that, but the box that he opened the present yesterday on the show was. I know Kansas is blue too.
It's a different blue.
I felt like it was Kentucky blue, and even Barkley chimed in and said. It's an awful lot of blue over there because when he opened it up, there was a little blue box that had the actual video. I didn't know what he was opening. It took him, you know, 2 minutes. A little bit of a troll job. It was a complete troll job because Barkley said, it's a lot of blue over there. And he said, don't get your hopes up.
Well,
I mean, so it was almost like a direct shot at Kentucky. But, you know, I don't know. To me, the red flags are abounding with that kid. I mean, there's so many of them, and I wish him the best. Good luck to you. But man, this whole like guaranteeing you money before you ever step foot on a practice court anywhere or anything like that, man, I'll see you. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. See you later. I mean, goodbye. Maybe I'll lose out on all the top recruits, but this whole guaranteed money thing for absolutely nothing is insanity to me.
Well, it's all guaranteed.
That doesn't happen. No. I mean, but all the money up front, like the guaranteed money up front.
Right.
I mean, I just don't. It's bad. And I'm not going down this road. I'm not going to be negative.
Also,
I'm not going to do it.
Here's the other thing, too.
I said it a couple of weeks ago. The recruiting thing, it is what it is. I get off my lawn situation. I get it. I'm old. It's passing me by. But I'm not handing a kid, you know, whatever. What do you think he made? What do you think he's getting?
Well, the reports were he would be the highest NL paid player in the history of NIL. So you're probably looking at around 8.5, 9.
So you put, let's just say $8 million in this kid's bank account tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What obligation does he have?
Here's what's crazy, too. And this is one of the red flags I had, that they wanted 90% of the money to be out of rev share. Okay, now you got to remember, in sports, you got two different types. You know, you've got the NIL, which is the school and the collectives where you have to do things. You know, you have to be able to prove that you know, that's part of it. That's where a lot of the basketball money comes from, at least at UK and at most schools, because most schools use the rev share because they're splitting it up between football, basketball, and then maybe a couple other sports. So that money, you don't have to do anything for. So he wanted 90% coming from that, where I don't have to sign autographs or do this commercial or do this or do that. And it reminded me of you a little bit of like the diva there. Like, I don't want to do this. I just want you to put the money in. That's how I took
exactly how I like
it. So that to me was a little bit of a red flag, that they wanted so much of his money to come from rev share,
red flag. It's a
which
huge
means
red flag.
I don't have to do anything for this
You're
money.
going to look back on this and listen. I write this down. You can clip this if you want to. We're gonna be sitting here in late January, early February, and this kid won't have played half the games.
Think so?
Write it down.
That many? Okay.
Write it down.
All right.
Mikael Brown situation incoming. And I get it. It's a big thing for Kentucky to sign the guy, right? Because it's the number 1 overall recruit. And I was talking to Chris about this right before I came over here, and he said it is a big deal because whether he washes out or not, it's just the image of Kentucky getting the number 1 overall recruit that's more important. And I mean, that's where we're at, though.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Like, I'm seeing all this stuff about Cal. Cal's got all these 5 stars, and he's done this, that, and the other. I'm like, Cal hadn't been relevant in winning meaningful college basketball games in almost a decade.
Since COVID.
It's been a long time, man.
I saw that person put out. I was like, are y'all, as Kentucky fans, sorry about running Cal? Since he's been at Arkansas, Cal has the same number. Hold on. Cal has the same number of Elite Eights as Pope does. 0. But here's the, here's the thing too. Like, it's not just you didn't get the number 1 recruit. Okay. To me, the worrying stat has nothing to do with Stokes. The one stat that really, really worries me, 2 of them. One is you had 14 of the top 20 recruits in the country this year on campus, and you got 0.
No. Yeah, that's what Chris made that point too.
And if you look at every high school recruit that Pope has signed, he's either lived in Kentucky or his dad's coaching on the team. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's the point. Like, and I said this, it reminds me a lot of MLB, and I've said this before. In MLB, if you can't draft good pitchers and develop them, when you're trying to win, you have to overpay for a bunch of mediocrity pitching. You see it every year in the MLB. Guy goes 10-11 with a 4.6 ERA, and he's signing for $42 million a year.
Yeah.
If you
don't worry, he's in Israel today, so
if
he's going to get a guy that scored no points.
But once again, if you can't recruit at the high school level, your only option is to overpay like crap in the portal.
I think it has to be what happened last year. I mean, having a hard time getting guys to come, you offer them a little bit more than the market value, and here they come, right? So, I mean, maybe that's not happening this year because it blew up in his face last year.
You're paying $2.2 million from a guy from Senegal.
I mean, there's still guys to be had. Like, it's not over. The big fish are not – they're out of the pond right now, but they're about to restock the lake. I mean, there's about to be some guys that'll drop out of the draft, or maybe they –
that's their only hope.
Yeah, and I mean, but again, it's one of those things. It's like the confidence level that we're going to land any of those guys.
0.
I mean, it's got to be nothing because, I mean, it hasn't happened. I mean, so – if you're thinking Kentucky's going to come out here with 2 or 3 high-profile guys that drop out of the draft, I mean, why?
I mean, the only one out there you can think about is Iowa State, and he has not been really in contact with a lot of Kentucky. I think it's going to be all overseas guys. Yeah, I think Pope is just going to go and.
Well, I mean, if this guy they're recruiting today, why is he in Israel recruiting a guy that can't score over there?
I don't know.
That's a professional league, right? I mean. He's averaging like 4 points a game. Just go get a kid here. Like, there's bound to be some guys in the portal that are better than this guy. I mean, I get that's you're probably scraping the bottom of the barrel with the portal where it stands right now. But this dude, he's 6'8", I guess.
He's like 6'8", 260 or whatever. He doesn't look like to be the most athletic dude in the world.
Why would you fly over there for that? I mean, I'm being serious. I get it. Big Blue Nation and the media in general, and I'm not media, but the media in general is just getting such a bad rap for being so negative. But please, God, tell me, what is there to be positive about?
There's nothing.
Like, where is the glimmer of hope? Where is the silver lining in the cloud? Like, oh, these Kentucky fans are so spoiled, and they're negative all the time, and they're running all of our recruits off. What?
Yeah, we ran all 14 of the top 20 off.
Malachi's back. I mean, Cam Williams is back. They got their 3rd choice for point guard. Whoop-de-doo. Let's have a party. I mean, I'm confused by that. People are so upset about the negativity. But, I mean, seriously. I mean, you can foresee, what is there to be excited about right now?
Nothing. It's not a top 25 team.
And it's to the point where it's like, okay, well, it's not over yet. There's still a lot of time. There's not a lot of time left.
Jamal Murray isn't walking through that door where you get some guy from Canada.
Just gave 14 of the top 20?
14 of the top 20 were on campus.
And you got none of them.
0. And the 2 best players.
I'm going to hang my hat on the 0.
Hold on. The 2 best players that are quote unquote for Kentucky are both out playing at Kansas. And this is what really makes it look bad. I don't care.
0 for 14 is 0%.
There's no way to look this. There's no way to overlook this. I mean, if you can't land a big time recruit that has a Nike contract, and you're a Nike school, and Adidas wins out, Adidas school wins out,
well,
something's really wrong.
Another, okay, and I'll circle back because I kind of defended some of the media that's taking a beating. But at the same time, these guys that are out there like, oh, yeah, we knew. He signed that way back in, way before he even came to Kentucky. But yet you're out there putting articles out yesterday that the winds were going to blow in, that he was going to flip-flop to Kentucky.
I do want to...
But you knew already. Like, a lot of people... That's bull crap. Anybody that says they knew is full of crap. No, because they would have put that out there. That would have got so much traction yesterday. If somebody yesterday morning, as soon as the Stokes thing, he's going to commit at 6:30, I got news. He already signed with Kansas a month ago.
No, hold on.
And if anybody truly knew that, then run with it.
Hold on. I do want to play devil's advocate on that.
All right.
Okay. Because it was just one source, and so they said unless they could get verifying sources, they could not print it.
But you didn't know then. Don't say here and tell me that you knew. No, hey, I heard that maybe he did.
But also, too, and then I think Matt Jones covered this pretty well in KSR. Like, if they would have put that out that he had done that, do you know what Big Blue, as soon as he signed with Kansas, Big Blue Nation would have been all over that reporter saying it's your fault because he was going to come to Kentucky till you put that out. Like,
if he signed, he signed. I mean, whether he,
But they were Kansas. But they have multiple sources that are saying that, yes, he did sign before he came to UK. But what they also didn't know was
if Kentucky,
it was the same. Did he also do this with UK? Because some places will sign an NIL deal at both places before they commit, or at least have the parameters worked out. Now, rev share is different. You didn't know if it was rev share or if this was the collective. He didn't know that. What he had signed evidently was the rev share part of it.
I mean, and then you get the word that the staff has completely cut the media completely out or whatever. And they're like so that means not necessarily that they're not having any leaks, which they're not because they're not giving any leaks out or whatever, but to completely cut the media out, that means you're kind of operating in the dark as well.
Yeah, because according to the writer, the journalist for On 3, what used to be KSR,
who's a Kansas fan or whatever. By the way,
I don't know if he is or not.
Don't know.
But
I don't know
what he did try to do is he did, and that's the thing. Like coaches use the media to get information. Like you'll give them some crumbs, but the media likes to talk. They want to tell you what they know too. But they wouldn't take the call.
We just spent 23 minutes.
But let me ask you a question, though, Steve. Let me
talking about absolutely
in your heart of hearts, just reading the tea leaves, did you feel like he was going to Kansas for the last 3 months? In your heart of hearts,
I just figured that. I really honestly expected it to be a 50-50 toss-up, but everything you looked at from any credible source online said he was going to Kansas.
Right. My biggest worry is that our coaching staff put everything on hold and everybody else on hold because even up until yesterday or even up until 3:30 evidently because he put the tweet out and our assistant coach was like, let's go. Like they thought they were getting him. So like
weird.
If everybody else in the world could read the tea leaves that said this was Kansas all the way, I mean, I don't mind waiting on the guy, but you can't put everybody else on hold and basically stop your recruiting and all this, and then you don't get him. Now you're stuck with nothing.
Light bulb just went off, and we're going to end this segment.
Yep.
Light bulb went off. Pope's overseas, right? He's out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get Billy Donovan on a flight to Lexington. That's the only way you're going to get any of these decommits from the NBA draft. Get Billy Donovan in here today. I guarantee you this, the roster would be better for game number 1 if you brought Billy Donovan in today than if you roll this thing out.
Can you bring him in as a GM? Just have
today.
The athletic director hires him a GM?
Billy Donovan walks in today, gets to make his whole staff today, and gets to go out and get all the people that drop out of the NBA draft. The roster will be better week 1.
The sad thing is North Carolina hired their coach late with no college experience, and they probably had a better offseason than Pope and them have.
Louisville fans are loving it.
They should.
Live it up.
Louisville right now is light years away on the recruiting trail. Now, whether or not
things change fast.
They do.
Things change fast.
I don't know. Does Michael Jordan have any eligibility left? Maybe we can sign him.
Maybe. You never know in NCAA these days. We're going to pause it right there for Karen Gross, realtor with RE/MAX Professional Realty Group. Your dream is her mission. Give her a call at 270-315-9810 or find her at KarenGross.net. It's live at 5 on 1027 The Game.
Hello, this is Travis Holtree.
Life is tough. You are promised nothing.
crisis is real. Injustice dismantles peace. Stress surpasses joy. Does the law really protect anyone? Is the system so broke that no one can stand against it? Does anyone really stand up for what's right? Yes. We are fueled by the fight. We excel under pressure, and we stand in the gap to force justice to look us in the eye. We are Foreman, Watson, Holtry. We are built for the battle. We are forged by the fire. We are set apart, trial-ready, client-focused, and community-driven. We're not concerned with looking like, sounding like, or acting like other law firms. We write our own script, a script that is baptized with integrity and executed with excellence. We are dedicated to you, committed to justice. Foreman, Watson, Holtry.
Buying a new home or need a loan? We've got you covered with competitive rates and personalized service. Join the community that cares about your financial well-being. Visit Green River Area Federal Credit Union at one of our 3 locations in Henderson, Greenville, or Owensboro and experience the difference today. Your money, your future, your credit union. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
It's game on every weekday from 5 to 8 in the morning with Unsportsmanlike. Brought to you by Floor Concepts. Catch Evan, Canty, and Michelle breaking down the biggest stories, the boldest takes, and the realest reactions only on 102.7 The Game. Your home for ESPN Radio. Unsportsmanlike delivers the passion every true sports fan craves. Brought to you by Floor Concepts, where design meets durability. That's Unsportsmanlike weekday mornings 5 to 8 only on 102.7 The Game.
Living life at a healthy weight can be challenging, but Owensboro Health's weight management team has the resources to help. Whether you are looking for nutrition counseling and fitness training at the health park, or clinically supervised weight loss medications or weight loss surgery with our bariatric surgeon, you'll find the support you need to maintain a healthy weight and live a healthier, happier life. Learn more at owensborohealth.org/livewell.
Save big money on everything for your next staining project at Menards. Cabot Gold is the ultimate finish, providing an unparalleled satin sheen and strong protection from UV sun damage, extreme temperatures, rain, and moisture. Get $8 off per gallon of Cabot Gold exterior wood stain now through May 3rd. Save big money on Cabot exterior wood stain and check out our weekly flyer on menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, Chris, can you fix my leak?
Yes, we can. Hi, I'm Chris Estes, owner of Above All Roofing and Seamless Gutters. From your windows leaking air to installing new energy-efficient windows, we can do it. 313-4275. Gutters leaking, past few rain? Get new 5 or 6 inch gutters with guards. You have a roof leak? We can install a premium roof on your house or business. We have an affordable solution for all your leaks. 270-313-4275.
Let's get back to Live at 5 with Steve and Coach on 102.7 The Game.
It's Live at 5, brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtry, FWHlegal.com. Stephen A. Turner, Vic Evans here in the Floor Concept Studios, and I'm gonna pull this up because it came through during break. This is Mark Pope.
I don't know if they can see it on the camera.
Oh, well, they can see it. I'm going to make sure.
You're going to get up there, are you?
Mark Pope, the #1 recruit in the country, by the way.
For next year.
Yeah. C.J. Rosser.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Power forward, 5-star. There he is right there. You can see that on the camera there?
Oh, yeah.
You got that?
Yeah. With holding that little fish together.
You got Gilligan out here taking the #1 recruit in America on a 3-hour tour?
I guess.
I mean, come on. Where's the skipper at?
I don't know. I mean, it's just everything is so cringy.
Dude, I don't know, man. Just something. Each their own. I mean, fishing, it's a fun time. I don't know about a #1 recruit trip, though.
Right. Take him to
Hey,
Churchill a day.
Go ahead, Kentucky fans. When he signs the deal, you can thank
But
me.
it's all
for
BBN. It's all BBN and the media's fault, Steve. It's all the BBN and the media. Too much negativity.
Because I'm sure me being negative about that will lock him down for next season. Let's move on. Tomorrow, as we mentioned, boys basketball over there in Brett County had the head coach announcement coming.
Yep.
Sometime around lunch tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll post it up there, and then we'll have the coach. We've already scheduled through Brett County. Already scheduled an interview to lead the show off tomorrow.
Looking forward to that. Let's give away some player of the weeks. We'll talk a little playoffs really quick, and then we'll just take a break and move right on to true or false. We've got some good fan questions that came through today. Let's move it now. Apollo Egal sitting 9-8 on the season. Hospice Palliative Care of Western Kentucky Egal of the Week, Ariana Ramirez, 7-14, 4-0 week, and they got delayed like everybody did.
Yeah.
Got delayed in the middle last night against Owensboro, but they were winning. I think it was like the third or fourth inning there against the Red Devils. Move it over to Muhlenberg, 14-8. Our Sacramento Deposit Bank Lady Mustang of the Week, Bella McCarr, 6-10, 6 RBI. Also had a 0 ERA in a 2-0 week, and set to host Madisonville. Again, everybody got delayed last night. Hancock County, 16-8. Our Commonwealth Road product, Lady Hornets of the Week, Audrey Carnes, 13-28, 5 RBI last week.
It's a big week.
Big time week. Yeah, it's a lot of at-bats.
Well, they had the All-A.
Yeah,
they had to play like 5 games.
A lot of games. They're at Perry on Thursday, so a little apples to apples there. Third region team versus Southern Indiana team. Butler County knocked off Trinity. It's
a big win for Butler.
Butler County's kind of been hovering under the radar a little bit. It's a team that has been real close to getting some big wins. That's a big district win for them. But Trinity still sets at 14-6. Our FWH Legal Lady Raider of the Week, Avery Emick, 5 for 14, 9 RBI last week for Trinity. And then last but certainly not least, Grayson County, 6-8 on the season. Got a 4-game winning streak right now. Our Above All Roofing Lady Colonel of the Week, Lady Cougar of the Week, Layla Lacefield, 6 RBI in the 4-game winning streak, and they're at North Hardin there for Grayson County. But I got to watch a little bit of playoffs last night. All hockey, because that's what I am right now. I'm all hockey. The Wild get a big 4-2 win.
It's a big win for them.
Yeah, this Bean Cat for the Stars, man, is making me it's getting me too involved.
Well, he's the guy on the team that, like, when he's on the other team, you hate his guts. If he played for the Wild, you'd probably love him.
Man, I don't like people that just hit people in the head with their stick, though. Like, if you're going to cross-check somebody to the head, I mean, I don't know that I'd be cool with that if anybody did that. This guy's done it like 5 times this season. He's not even suspended. He got fined $2,000 today. Like, talk about a slap on the wrist. The Wild got the last laugh. They're up 3-2 in the series. Boston forces Game 6 there with a big win in overtime over Buffalo. And Edmonton does the same to the Ducks, so the Oilers stay alive there. You've got Tampa Bay and Utah. Montreal at Tampa Bay, Utah and Las Vegas series tonight. They're both 2-2, so it'll be good hockey on TV tonight. The Flyers get their third chance. They're up 3-0 on Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's got it now 3-2.
Look out.
It's going to be
If you can win, is it tonight, the Game 6 tonight?
It's Game 6 tonight in Philly.
If they can win there, they're going to come back.
If Pittsburgh wins tonight, yeah. So you got good hockey on TV
You do.
tonight,
You
man.
do.
I was spot on with my Spurs prediction. Said the Blazers were going to win when Wemby went down. The Spurs never lost another game. So welcome to Live at 5.
Well, I will say on the Green River Area Federal Credit Union text line, it says, Steve Turner is absolutely right. The On3 article was poo-poo.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I was right about something.
You missed it. The On3 article was right.
Yeah. Fair enough. Knicks go up 3-2 on the Hawks.
Yeah,
you took the Hawks.
I'm still taking the Hawks.
And Boston blows Game 5 at home.
That kind of surprised me.
They let their foot off
it's
the
still
gas.
What, 3-2? No,
Yeah, they're still up 3-2, but it's going back to Philly for Game 6.
They're still.
Is it going to go 7?
No, Boston wins on the road.
How about the Magic tonight? That game's tonight. Orlando and Detroit.
Detroit's done. Detroit's done.
They can't score.
No, they're done. They were the biggest.
You got to outscore your opponents to win.
They were the biggest paper tiger #1 seed ever.
They got the Cunningham dude, and that's it.
Yeah, it's such a paper
name
tiger.
Anybody other than him on the whole team.
That's about like when Cleveland Cavaliers were the #1 seed a couple years ago.
Who wins that tonight? Cleveland and Toronto, 2-2.
Where's it at?
I don't know.
Give me Toronto.
I think it's in Toronto.
Nah, you know what? I'm going to go with Britt. I'm
going with Cleveland.
I'm going to go with Britt.
I listened to Pardon My Take today. They were on Cleveland. I'm going Cleveland.
I'm going to go
those
with
guys
Bree.
know more than me.
Bree's a massive Cleveland fan. I'm going to go with Bree Cunningham now and go Cleveland.
Donovan Mitchell and company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
You got the Lakers 3-1. The Rockets are terrible. Somehow the Lakers will find a way to close that series.
Probably.
We're going to pause it right there. We're going to come back with the long, fun. Maybe it's fun. It'll be more positive than the Kentucky.
Some of it.
Some of it, maybe not. Above All Roofing, true or false, next live at 5, 102.7 The Game.
Hey, Chad, how do winners win shopping for a new vehicle?
The Red Tag event at Don Moore on 54. They'll be winning, picking, and grinning.
All in one place. New Chevy Trax, $23,495 or $299 a month.
And with non-commissioned product specialists.
There's no fiddling around. New Silverado Crew Cab, $39,990 or $499 a month. DonMooreChevy.com. Scan the code.
In the game, you're powered by more and more Browns Valley Trucking Equipment in Utica.
For over 50 years, they've been keeping Owensboro rolling, serving truck drivers, farmers, and hardworking folks who get it done every single day.
From truck equipment and accessories to expert repairs and custom work, they're built on the same toughness and reliability you hear on this station.
So whether you're on the road or at home, tune in.
More and more Browns Valley Trucking Equipment.
Proud streaming sponsor of Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
When you're looking for the perfect place to eat, drink, and have a blast, head to Mr. B's Pizza and Wings in Owensboro. Dive into hot, fresh-made pizzas, bold wings, and all your favorite game day classics. And now take the fun even further at Club 18 Golf, the indoor golf experience right inside Mr. B's. Bring your friends, book a bay, and swing through world-famous courses while enjoying great food and cold drinks. It's the ultimate night out with great eats, great swings, all under one roof. Mr. B's Pizza and Wings in Club 18 Golf, right on Highland Point Drive, where Owensboro comes to play.
Experience ultimate control and peace of mind with Labor Management Federal Credit Union's Secure Lock Equip, an easy-to-use mobile app that allows you to protect your credit and debit cards in real time. Turn your card on or off. Customize permissions as needed to prevent fraud and control spending. Visit lmfcu.net for details. Power to protect with Secure Lock Equip at Labor Management Federal Credit Union member NCUA.
Got a leak, clogged drain, no hot water? Call Jay the plumber. When plumbing problems hit, you need someone local, reliable, and ready to go. Jay the plumber handles everything from busted pipes and water heaters to remodels and everyday repairs, done right the first time.
Fast response, honest pricing, quality work you can trust. Don't let plumbing problems ruin your day. Call Jay the plumber at 270-313-0883.
That's 270-313-0883. Jay the plumber, your hometown plumbing pro.
Ready to transform your home without overspending? Stop by Fisher's Furniture at 910 Main Street in Tell City. Discover trusted brands like Flex Steel, Homestretch, Liberty, American Wholesale, and more. All with our price match guarantee. That's right. If you find a better deal, we'll match it. Why drive out of town when the best furniture, value, and expert service are waiting right here at home? Plus, enjoy free local delivery to make shopping even easier. Visit Fisher's Furniture on Main Street in Tell City, where your dream home is just around the corner.
Ready to turn up the fun in Owensboro? Strike up an unforgettable night at Diamond Lanes Midtown, right at 19th and Triplet. We're bringing the energy with late evening hours, a full-service bar, and electrifying moonlight bowling every Friday and Saturday night. And get this, Quarter Mania happens every Tuesday and Sunday from 7 to 10 p.m. Pay your entry fee and bowl games for just 25 cents each. That's right, 25 cents. Grab your crew, hit the lanes, and let the pins fly. Diamond Lanes Midtown, where Owensboro comes to play.
Local sports at its finest, live at 5 with Stephen A. Turner and Vic Evans on 102.7 The Game.
It's Live at 5, brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtry, FWHlegal.com. We got breaking news here.
I got to go over here to the close-up cam for Steve. Breaking news.
We got breaking news. Breaking news. The Palestinian Authority has came in and took that Israeli recruit away from Mark Pope. He's lost another one.
Oh, gee.
The Palestinian Authority takes an Israeli guy.
He's from Brazil. He's playing in Israel, but it's Palestinian. They must offer more money.
I didn't know he was
made an offer he couldn't refuse.
I didn't know he was going over to watch the cat play. I thought he was just meeting the dude in Israel, and I'm like, why is he meeting a Brazilian guy in Israel? But it makes sense. He's over there playing. He had a huge game today, huge stat line.
Oh, did
He was
he?
like 0 for 4 from the foul line, 0 for 2 from the field, 1 rebound, no assists.
Lost out to the Palestinian Authority. I like it.
No points.
Can't beat the Palestinian Authority in an Israeli league.
brutal.
I don't know what you can beat.
Man, if he was Israeli, it would have been more fun.
But that's still great.
But I was like, we're going to lose this kid to Palestine. I mean,
Palestinian Authority
pretty
comes
bad.
in.
But let's get to our above all roofing.
Pope
true or
can't
false.
out-recruit the Palestinian Authority in Israel. That's
I'm
the problem.
sorry, Mark. Listen, I loved you in '96. Actually, I didn't. I called you molasses. You're my least favorite player on the team. Every time you touched the ball, I was calling him out for how slow he was. Called him molasses in the post. But I do wish him the best. I hope he gets it turned around. But it's not going to happen.
Above all roofing, true or false? Hey, need roofing, siding, seamless gutters? Chris Estes at Above All Roofing will get you taken care of. He can fix it. Question number 1, Steve. This is very important. Beyond the Bench is going to have to find a new host.
Wow. Because of Briggins? Is he canceled?
No.
Oh. Just because?
I'm just asking. I mean, there's, some news that is going to be coming out, maybe tomorrow, but I mean, is Beyond the Bench going to have to find a new host?
Man, we didn't talk about this. I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, I do too.
They weather every storm. Are you kidding me? They're like cockroaches. You're not getting rid of those guys.
Just saying,
No, I think Beyond the Bench is thriving at this point.
There you go. Above All Roofing.
It's going to be even better, I think.
Yeah. Above All Roofing, true or false? Question number 2. The NCAA is expanding the basketball field, it looks like, to 76 and having an opening round that will be played on that Tuesday, Wednesday, instead of the first 4 before you get to the first round. This is a great move for the overall for the tournament.
I mean, true. More meaningful games at the end, I guess. I mean, I don't know. If I say false, everybody's going to say I'm just that old guy complaining about nothing again.
I don't need to see the 11th seeded SEC team play the 12th seeded ACC team the right to be a 13 seed. I don't need that game.
Mate, opens door for more Cinderellas, I guess.
Not really, because they're all going to be all those at large are going to be middle of the road, crappy Power 4 teams.
I got a fan question.
Okay,
on the same topic. True or false, now that the field is expanded to 76, it makes Kentucky more likely to make the tournament.
That's the only way they're getting in the tournament next year.
I just had to get that.
We're going to be playing.
I'm sorry.
We're not only going to be playing
I wasn't even planning on being negative today. I wasn't.
We're not only going to be playing on Wednesday of the SEC tournament. We're going to be. But the one thing is, this keeps us from getting knocked out of the tournament. We're going to be on Wednesday the SEC tournament and Tuesday in the opening round. That's all we had to look forward to.
I'm going to say something positive about Kentucky.
Okay.
They awarded me the bid today for the KSP.
There you go. Way to go.
So good job. Kentucky did something right today. I did get another bid.
I'm sure Mark Pope and his staff had a hand in that.
Yeah, my recruiting trail's gone a little stronger so far this year.
There you go. True or false, Don Mattingly was the correct move by the Phillies with how this season has started.
Man, I'm conflicted on that because I love Rob Thompson, man. It's not Rob's fault, but somebody has to take the fall.
Yeah, it's always. I mean, you can't get rid of the.
It should have been.
You can't get rid of your $300 million salary team.
It should have been. The GM should have been fired too, and he should still be fired. It's his fault. I mean, at the end of the day, but firing a GM's not going to rally a team. If you remember, they fired Girardi 10 games under 500 in June. Rob Thompson turns it around, takes them to the World Series. So. The thing is if it's going to be anybody other than Rob, I'm glad it's Donnie Baseball. I mean, I can get behind it. We're 1-0 with Donnie Baseball, and we just destroyed the Giants last night.
I mean, Donnie Baseball won quite a few divisional titles in the Dodgers.
I don't know that he wants that role. I don't think that's what he signed up for.
I think he still wants to manage again.
And I mean, it's a talented roster.
Once you're a manager,
it's a talented roster that's mentally weak. And if it takes getting your manager fired to wake you up, I don't know if I want to cheer for the team anyway.
Well, I mean,
I don't know that it's been a long time since I've been this disconnected from Phillies baseball. And it's more because the guys on the team are collecting paychecks and they're not performing. And it's just.
Welcome to baseball. That's like half the league sometimes.
But I mean, it's hard for me to get behind them. I mean, you got a bunch of guys that are just getting they're overpaid.
That's the difference between the NFL and the MLB.
Payroll and the second worst record in baseball.
The problem is that the Mets are right there with you.
That makes it a little better.
It
does make it a little better.
Well, at least you're not the Mets.
Yeah, I know.
Listen.
It's got to the point where I'm like, hey, the Braves are back in there. My Braves fans, hey, talk trash to me all you want to, because we had an opportunity for a couple years. We took the division. We did absolutely nothing with it. At least the Braves won the World Series, a couple years ago. So there's
baseball is better with Don Mattingly as a manager, and it still breaks my heart. And I still have it in my, in my DMs where I did, or my drafts where I said, congratulations to Don Mattingly. Nobody deserved a World Series ring more than you did. And then for literally, it was 0-2. In the next pitch, the dude hit the home run. And I left it in my drafts.
Man,
so, but yeah.
That's where the Phillies are going to stay in the drafts.
No, the Phillies are going to be good. The Phillies
I hope they turn it around. But on that note, a fan question comes in.
Okay.
On the Above All Roofing True or False text line. How about the Braves in the NL East? They win the NL East by 10 or more games. True
false. No, the Braves, the pitching for the Braves won't hold up. I think the Phillies have got to. I mean, they have what I think the Braves have the best record in baseball, even above the Yankees and Dodgers. But I think that's
21-9.
I think that's a little bit. I worry about their pitching stat. They had a lot of injuries before the season, a little overperformance. The Phillies will make a run. And the thing about baseball, winning the division ain't that big a deal. You just got to get in the playoffs.
Now, yeah, I don't think they win it by 10 or more. The Braves win the division, though.
I don't know. It's still early.
The division's terrible.
It is.
The Phillies could make a run. They're the only team that can.
No, the Marlins will make. I think the Marlins have got a chance for it. Now, the Reds and the Pirates and those teams have gotten off such a good start too. And I said I had the Reds and Pirates both making the playoffs this year. So
Phillies
there you go.
10-19, man.
True or
false? I just now
false?
saw that for the first time. So it's
early.
No,
there's 29 games. We haven't even played.
It is early. Like I said, we were 10 games under 500 in June and went to the World Series.
We're not even a quarter of the way through the season, and they very well in the second quarter they could go 31-9 in a 40-game stretch too. I mean, it's not like this is the end of the world. Now, would you rather be 19-10 than 10-9? Yes.
The Braves players are playing at the level. They didn't play at that level last year. Like Olsen and Acuna has been in and out of the lineup for a couple of years now. If they could stay healthy, I think that they probably do win the division.
Okay. Above All Roofing, true or false? Both the favorites win both the Oaks and the Derby Friday and Saturday.
Well, here's the thing. So I'm going to parlay this into another question to you.
All right.
True or false? Renegade does go off as the favorite, even though he drew the one post.
Yes.
Because he's a favorite now.
Yes, he's still going to be the favorite.
Well, then no, he doesn't win. Further Adu's winning this thing.
I like.
If Further Ado is the favorite, then the answer to your question is true. But if he's not the favorite, then it's false because he's winning.
Well, I don't think it's 18. That big a deal.
Only one horse has won from 18.
I know, but I don't think it's that big a deal with Renegade. The one thing they have that different shoot, so you're not stuck on the rail. You're still out a little bit. I think he'll be fine. I don't think he wins. The favorites don't win very often. You got 20 horses out there. There's a couple I like, other than just Renegade or Further Ado. I do like Further Ado. It would be a nice little exacta.
We're going to have Gary McIntyre, resident Live at 5 horse racing expert, in with us on Friday to give us his picks. And on that topic, though, true or false, the state of Kentucky as a whole takes hosting the Kentucky Derby for granted.
No, I think that's false.
I think it's true.
It may be true.
I think it's true. It's probably because we're over here in western part of the state. We're not close to Louisville. Maybe it's a bigger deal in Louisville. But it just feels like it's such a huge event.
Not just
all
Louisville.
eyes on.
Louisville, Lexington, it's really, really huge. The problem is, here's the thing. It's just horse racing in general. I mean, outside of the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont, and until they change the rules, which looks like it may happen next year with the new TV contract, where you get more time between, they're going to move the Preakness back and then move the Belmont back. The problem right now is the way it's set up, the best horses that run the Derby don't run the Preakness.
Right. Yeah, sometimes.
And there are times where the Derby winner doesn't win the Preakness. So now, I think with the new TV deal, they're talking about it's going to move the Preakness back a week, so you get 3 weeks, and they have to move the Belmont back a week, so you get 3 weeks in between each one, which would help. But I think that a lot of the state understands the Derby, but also just horse racing in general. It's not as bad as boxing, but it's a lot like boxing, where it's just not as big as what it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching horse racing. I don't know. Moving it back, I understand it. It does make all the sense in the world. But it puts asterisk next to any horse that wins a Triple Crown.
I kind of like Commandment. That's the one I like. Commandment right there in like the 6 or 7 hole.
That's a good spot.
I like him. True or false? The new system for the NBA lottery will quit the tanking that happens in the NBA late season, and this is a good thing. A new lottery system.
I'm not familiar with it.
Okay.
So I have to say I don't know. I can't answer.
Here's what it is going to be.
All right.
So it's a 3-2-1. They got ping pong balls. All right. Teams that finish with the 4th worst record up to just outside the play-in each get 3 ping pong balls in the thing.
Okay.
Right? They have the best odds. So the teams the teams that finish with the 3 worst record, they get
balls.
They go into what's called the relegation zone. Okay, you can't relegate them to the G League, but you know that's what they're calling it, kind of taking the thing on soccer, and they only get 2 balls. So you are rewarded for winning games late and getting into 4 through 8 than you are setting your stars and getting the worst 3.
I think that's a good thing.
Then the 9th and 10th seeds of the play-in tournament also get 2 balls, and the 7th and 8th seeds of the play-in games get 1 ball.
And that's convoluted.
It is. Now, here's the crazy thing. If you're in the relegation zone, your floor, all right, like the absolute worst you can do, which used to be like 4, now becomes 12.
Ooh.
So you could have the worst record in the league, and if it plays out bad for you, you could pick 12. This is going to be the first professional league that is going to punish the worst teams.
So is this the NBA saying that teams are flopping more than they're just bad?
Yes.
Is that what they're saying?
Without a doubt.
You think that's true? I mean, I guess
100% true.
I probably don't
you
pay
had Dallas
attention to
Mavericks because of the protected thing.
Yeah.
Sick guys because if they'd have been like.
See, I don't pay attention. I don't watch it enough.
100% true.
I'll tune in during the playoffs, but I don't watch the really bad basketball.
I like this
move.
move.
You need to fix it. Yeah, and there's no doubt. Anything that can get stars on the court more often in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's a good thing. I got some fan
go ahead.
questions for you, and a lot of these are directed right at you, Vic.
Okay.
How about George Pickens signed his tender today?
Yes.
He had not signed it. It was said he was going to, then he didn't, and there was some worry.
Right.
He signed it, so that I'm throwing that question now. I was asking if Pickens would be a Cowboy week 1 on the field, and he is going to be, I believe.
Yeah, this will be his last year.
So I'll keep it with football. Does Mike Vrabel survive? Is he on the sidelines week 1?
Yes.
I guess survive would probably be the wrong question. Mike Vrabel survives, and he's on. To me, it'd be more of a Vrabel stepping down.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I don't see him stepping down, and I do think that there is, and it's not a double standard. I do think that like if Vrabel had done this with a subordinate, then he would be fired,
right,
and should rightly be fired. The journalist has to do with you are literally covering it. And not only that, here's something that hasn't been talked about enough. If you go back to the A.J. Brown, hold on. If you go back to the A.J. Brown, 2 years ago it started. A.J. Brown, a problem in the locker room. He's unhappy. And the Eagles kept saying, this is not the case. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where
they were winning? Yeah.
Right. Do you know where that story started?
Yeah.
It started with Diana Rossini writing the story, and then in that story saying the New England Patriots would be someone that would look for a trade here.
Yeah.
So you have a journalist who is sleeping with that coach and then starting a rumor, whether it's true or not, and then putting that coach's team allegedly saying he's unhappy, and then allegedly what? Sleeping with him or writing the story?
No, the story was written.
Okay,
the other part.
Okay,
yeah, allegedly. Yeah,
and then saying that coach and that team would be a good draft prospect.
This is why I didn't want to ask the question.
That needs to be looked at the NFL.
Oh, I think there's a lot of things that are being looked at.
And if that comes down, then that changes my thought on Vrabel. If Vrabel's in there getting her to write stories on other teams about their locker room, about guys on the box, so they could trade in New England or say New England's interested, that I have a problem with.
True or false? The Yankees should bench Caballero at short when Volpe's ready to retire.
False. Trade Volpe. Bring up Lombardi too. I don't need Volpe. Volpe hit no. Volpe does not see the field. I leave him in the minors and let Lombardi jump over top of him. I'm not trying to have Lombardi up there.
I mean, you got to go with the hot hand.
Yeah, let Lombardi come up and bench McMahon and let Lombardi play third base.
True or false, it's okay for Reds fans to be excited because they're a true contender.
True. I had them winning this division at the start of the year. I picked them to win the division. Absolute true.
The Reds are rolling.
True or false? Got one for you. The Bolts take at least one of the first 2 games of the President's Cup on the road.
True.
I think so,
I think they'll have a chance to close it at the Ford Center next Thursday.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, say next Wednesday.
No, I don't think they're going 2-0. I'll call it split on the road, and they win them both at home just like they did.
If they sweep at home, then it looks really good for you. If they sweep on the road, and then you got to come home.
Yeah, you're going to win that President's Cup at the Ford Center. That's going to be the key. And I'll tell you this, I'll go a little bit further to make sure I'm there Wednesday if they sweep on the road, because that means I have a shot to just go ahead and sweep it.
See the President's Cup
and win the President's Cup. You got anything else?
I do. True or false?
All right.
The UK administration needs to step in right now and hire a general manager for Pope.
Yeah, I mean. True. Yeah. Billy Donovan. Hire Billy Donovan
hire him as a GM.
And you can slide him in as the coach when you're done. I don't know that hiring a GM right now does anything. Like you're way downstream at this point.
No, I know, but I mean, going forward, they have fought this and said they didn't need one. And I mean, I think this has been proven that they're completely totally wrong.
We'll circle back to it when the roster is completed. One? Yeah. Chiefs had 6 wins last year. So the Chiefs did. Okay. True or false? The Chiefs are the best bet to have the most improved record in the NFL next year.
False.
You know a team off the top of your head that you would take over them?
Dallas.
I don't know how many Dallas won.
I love what they did defensively. You know,
I agree. Which
I'm still worried about.
Have they done enough to convince you that they're a contender to win the NFC? Dallas?
No, not yet.
Yeah, they have. I think they've done enough. I think the NFC's wide open.
I'm looking up Dallas's record for you last year and see if Dallas won 7.
Okay.
So I can see them getting to 12. I can see them getting to 12 wins if the defense takes a step forward.
Who has a better improvement, the Chiefs or the Bengals?
Ooh. The
Bengals had 6-2.
The Chiefs, because they have Andy Reid and the Bengals have Zach Taylor, who should have been fired years ago.
That's a better way to roll with it.
I really worry about the Chiefs' offense. I think
the Bengals did some nice things this offseason.
I still don't know where the Chiefs, where their offense comes from. Kelsey's old. You didn't go out and get a big-time receiver early in the draft. You know, you went cornerback, and then later on you went defensive tackle. So I just don't – and Mahomes is coming out. I'm not worried about Mahomes coming out there injured. He's going to be fine. But just like last year, who does he throw to? I just don't – they have no weapons.
I don't yeah. I mean, but Mahomes, I think, can transcend it. We say that. I mean,
he didn't last year.
He
didn't last year. And I don't know how much work they really.
I've only got one more left.
Go ahead.
And then that'll wrap the show.
Okay, go ahead.
Because this morning, Macy texted me from school and said she overheard Coach Fallon and the Hamptons talking about a story about a guy in town that lost his class ring at the Gabe's Inn, and then it was returned to him when they tore it down.
Mm-hmm.
True or false? Did you know that guy was me?
No.
How about that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
you lost your class ring.
Back in the day, I went to a party there. For some reason or another, my ring had been put it up on this shelf or something. Lost it. I thought someone stole the ring. I don't know. It must have fallen maybe behind a dresser or something there or whatever. I'm talking 12 years later.
Didn't they collapse it? They found it in the rubble?
They tore it down and it was in the rubble.
Wow.
They searched it on Facebook. Somebody saw it, contacted me. I got my ring back. The rest is history.
There you go. Hey, I do know tomorrow, I think, is the delivery date for the Red Devils state championship rings.
Ooh, those are nice.
They are
tomorrow
nice.
Live at 5.
You've been listening to Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game. Special thanks to Foreman Watson Hultree for sponsoring the preceding broadcast. FWHlegal.com. Tune in next time for Live at 5 on 102.7 The Game.
I'm Christine Lisi. The Magic getting ready to tip off against the Pistons will be without forward Franz Wagner, one of their best two-way players. He'll miss the potential clincher in Game 5 of the first-round NBA